What's going on, people? It's your boy Calwu. Welcome to another episode of Planetwu. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Doing that helps me out a lot. A lot of people asking for money. I ain't asking for money. You just coming to check out my videos and subscribing to it, and just coming to my channel, give me a little bit of your time is the best way that you can support me. And I greatly appreciate y'all so much. For those that have, and if you haven't, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Planetwu. Hopefully you after you check this out, you want to get your citizenship and go ahead and subscribe. Next anime that I will be talking about today, because like I said, we going for a triple header today. I'm a little under the weather because I left my window open last night and it decided to snow last night here in Detroit. Okay, so next anime discussion. It is my tactician of 2020. So it is the 2020 anime Moriarty the Patriot. For those that don't know who Moriarty is, for those that don't, everybody should know who Sherlock Holmes is as far as the name goes, but not familiar with Sherlock Holmes' story. Sherlock Holmes' arch nemesis is William Moriarty. The Japanese have done it again with their geniusness in this anime right here, Moriarty the Patriot. And as it states, we all know, as here in America, when you're a patriot, you are the hero. So yes, the anime paints William Moriarty, as a hero. And let me tell you how they do that. The premise is, young orphan, I don't even remember what his name is, because William Moriarty isn't even his real name. Was taken in by a rich aristocratic family, the Moriarty family, by their eldest son, who he stumbled upon are now William Moriarty in a church, and he watched him rally young children into the ideal of killing corrupt people that are like killing rich, corrupt people, and pretty much consuming them to get rid of their own poverty. His brother, the eldest Moriarty, or his adopted brother, the eldest Moriarty, pretty much was sent out by his father to help the Moriarty name by going to adopt somebody that was homeless, less fortunate. So upon doing this, after, the children left and it was just young William by himself, he walked in there and was like, yo, do you really think that you could do that? And as soon as he did, William's younger, sickly brother had the knife to his back, like, yeah, as soon as my brother tell me to jump, I'm stabbing you right in your shit. It's over. And I'm like, yo, his younger brother is gully as hell to be such a sickly kid. So he tell him, like, yeah, I can do it. I'm really smart. And as you've seen, like, adults would come to him at certain parts and talk to him, and he would give them like ideals and tactics and ways to handle certain situations, and they would do it and come out on top. So he's like, okay, if you're really serious about consuming the aristocratic society that are corrupt for no reason, I'll give you the opportunity to do it. You could be a part of my family. So he like, okay, all right, bet, but I ain't doing it unless my little brother come too. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, listen here, I already told you what my ideals was. I told you what my plan was, and I'm not doing it without my little brother. So he's like, okay, cool. So he takes them both in. As soon as they go in the crib, they get pretty much they get discriminated against by the butler. It's like, bro, you poor too. You just work for this family, and now you talking about you don't want us to come in because we poor people, we rats. Like, miss me with that, dog. That's like the same way of how the rich, rich white aristocrats in a political format in real life, fool poor white people into thinking that they are better than poor people of other races, and not realizing that y'all look down upon just like everybody else. They just got you there as that buffer because you look down on everybody else, but you pissing in the same pot, you idiot. And that part right there reminded me of that. And it's hilarious when you see it. It's ridiculous. So he tells the butler, step aside, they coming in. You know, they go through their stuff. And then his younger brother, who is actually the real William Moriarty, is torturing Moriarty's, I'm going to call him the new young Moriarty's younger brother. And so he made a plan and got the older brother involved, and the three of them killed the older brother's real little brother. Burned the house down, killed the whole corrupt family. He took over as the younger brother's identity, so he became William Moriarty, and then his younger brother became the sole adopted brother that they took in, and everybody else died in the family except for those three. And this is where it ensues and gets crazy. And Moriarty is such a genius. He makes it, every time he murders somebody, he makes it look like an accident. It's like watching 1,000 Ways to Die, but people ain't accidentally killing themselves. He's ushering these people to their own grave. Like, for instance, he becomes a math teacher at a university. And with him being a math teacher at this university, they moved to this new town, and he walks it through the market, and this lady is like glaring at him like, if looks could kill, he would have died 30 times in that instant, in that 1 second. And so he asked the lady who ran the little stand, he like, why is she looking at me like that? And she's like, oh yeah, that lady hate all aristocrats. Because of an aristocrat, she lost her son. So you ain't even got to do nothing to her. Just for the fact that you're an aristocrat, she hates you. And that is what it is. So he like, I wonder why. So she was like, yeah, her husband is not a botanist. Oh, what are they called? People who do flowers. Gardener. There we go. Man, I don't even know how the gardener for, I forgot the aristocrat who is one of the richest people in the town. So he's like, okay, all right, cool. So he goes to this aristocrat and kind of hang out, and the aristocrat is like, yo, William Moriarty, I heard that you moved into our town. I wanted to have a conversation with you. Why don't you come over for some desserts and tea and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So then, Moriarty started talking to him a little bit and found out he took medicine for his heart. And so he researched the medicine and looked at adverse effects based on foods that could be eaten that could affect it in a terrible way and things of that nature. And this is where he got that nigga. Because then he went to the family and told the gardener, yeah, so your wife stopped looking at you with resent and hate. I'm going to help y'all kill this dude because he trash. And then after I help y'all kill him, then I'm going to set y'all up for y'all to be on y'all way. I'll be y'all benefactor. That's how he set it up. And they like, okay, cool. Excuse me, I had to take a swig. They like, okay, cool. So the medicine that the dude was taking, high citrus content, makes it affects it in a terrible way. So what he did was he had the dude and his wife come there to be like the chefs of it or whatever. They made grapefruit jam for crackers, and they made grapefruit tea. And the wife couldn't take it no more, so she ran at my man's with the knife, like, yo, she about to kill him after he started eating stuff, and that started his heart palpitations. So he's lying there having a heart attack, like, yo, I need my medicine, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, that's not going to help you. He kicked it away from him, like, yeah. Now, that got an adverse effect, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yo, why would you do that? It was like, yeah, because you was trash, and you could have helped these people when their child was sick and they were asking you to call a doctor. But instead, you told the dude that if he didn't come in here and work right now, you was going to fire him and he wasn't going to be able to take his family, while you left his wife and child on the porch, his sick and dying child on the porch, in the rain, in the cold. This is that karma. My name is William Moriarty. I am the angel of death. I am karma. Peace out, you trash ass motherfucker. And he just died. And I'm like, yo, that is so genius. And Moriarty kills people time and time again in the same manner and fashion. And the show is just amazing. And the reason I'm gushing like this is because season 2 dropped the other day. I haven't watched the first episode. I want to say it was like the day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. I haven't watched the second season, the first episode of the second season yet. But if you haven't watched Moriarty the Patriot, you should. That man, it gives you a whole new respect and spin on him. And granted, Sherlock is the hero of that story, and they actually just introduced Sherlock near the end of the first season. But fuck Sherlock. I'm rooting for Moriarty. I want him to get away with it, and I want him to continue to murder these trash ass people the exact same way he doing. Because at this point, it's making Sherlock Holmes look like the dog for the rich. Is what it's making him look like. And granted, I know that's not what it is, but that's what it looked like. He looking like a cop. He looking like the cops for real. And you know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with 12 over here. And you know how that go. But I digress. And once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me here at planetwu. Please like and share and subscribe to the video. Become a citizen. The more I get, the more subscribers I get, the more I do this, the more I'll be able to do for y'all. I'm gonna be doing more giveaways, like with pop figures, like I used to do before. Money prizes, all type of stuff. Just come and just enjoy the content. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, once we get to a certain point, I'll be doing giveaways. So as soon as I get to 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a $50 giveaway and a pop figure. So whoever wins the giveaway is gonna get $50 and a pop figure. Yeah, so that's it, y'all. Like I said, 100 subscribers, help me get there, and I got y'all. This your boy calwu from planetwu. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Signing off. Peace. I gotta get mine. Building each line with a Minecraft mind with complex rhymes. It's my time. Shit. I gotta thank all of my super producers. Truth, Ironic, Excellence.